Hello, I'm so grateful to be having a conversation today with my dear friend and colleague, Brittney Stoffer, who is a woman of many different skills and gifts. But one of the main things that she is been doing for the last couple of years on my cleanses is offering a really powerful nervous system reset sort of education called Nourishing the Nerves. And I really appreciate what Brittney brings to the cleanse and all of her expertise, because one of the things that I have found in my work over the last 15, 16 years of doing this nutrition counseling is that stress and nervous system dysregulation is a very root cause of a lot of our sort of physical health ailments as well as mental health as well. So if we're not addressing that piece of the nervous system, then we're missing a big part of the puzzle of how we can feel well again. So, Brittney, I'm so delighted to have you coming back for the cleanse and sharing this really valuable experiential knowledge and work that you share. So, maybe I'll pass the baton to you and you can just share a little bit more about what you do, what your training is, and why you're excited to be a part of the cleanse.
Wonderful. Well, thank you, Ellen. It's been so wonderful to participate in these seasonal cleanses. I think this is like 8 years now, 8 or 9 years since I did the first one and really got the benefit. And I actually do it with my son, who at the time was very young, but now he's a teenager. And so we both gotten such benefit of it. And part of my professional training is a certification in what's called integrative somatic trauma therapy. And it sounds like a mouthful, but it really simplifies to understanding the ways that everyday stressors and dramas and traumas can impact our overall health and well-being. And so part of what I enjoy sharing with people is really an understanding of the mechanics of our nervous system, because it's a thing that we're not really taught. But when you get what's happening, it really gives you such a deeper understanding of maybe some of the symptoms that you're experiencing, and in particular, the way that stress can impact our whole digestive system and all the different processes. And so we'll focus on that because that's very integral to the cleanse. And I'll share with with everyone, a couple of connective practices for regulating the nervous system that are things that I use every single day to help kind of feel grounded and balanced. And I know that in the few years that I've been doing this in my own life and with clients, there's such a tremendous shift because it really isn't anything overly complex. It's just knowing where to focus and simple things that you can do to help your nervous system stay in a regulated state and to kind of discover what your individual triggers are that kind of you can start to work with from a place of mindfulness. And so I really look forward to being with everyone again this time starting in January.
Well, thank you so much, Brittney. I even just as we're talking here, I'm just sort of remembering back to the to the conversations and the the work that you've offered, and because it's so experiential, just the feeling in my body at the end of those calls that you offer, of just like there's like such a deep out breath and such a relaxation. And I just think that's such one of the real gifts of a cleanse is when you take out these inflammatory foods and you bring the body into that deeper space of relaxation, but that sometimes is not necessarily a comfortable place or a known place, because a lot of us live in the space of being very overstimulated. So I just think it's such a wonderful thing to be able to sort of help people, just the way you explain it so well, and then just give us that experience of understanding what our nervous system is doing when we do take the inflammation out, and we give ourselves a chance to actually just peel back a few layers, drop some of that energetic kind of dysregulation, the charge, and just really, yeah, really find our body in a different place from which then we can heal. So I just think it's so valuable, and I'm just, yeah, really grateful for that you're going to be joining us again and offering this beautiful wisdom. So thank you.
Yeah, my pleasure.
Yeah, wonderful. All right. Well, I will look forward to seeing you on the cleanse.
Good.